I know I have the body of a weak and emaciated woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and the King of England too. The past cannot be cured. Do not tell secrets to those whose faith and silence you have not tested. Fear not, we are of the nature of a lion, and we cannot descend to the doom of mice and little beasts. He should. Should you address the word princes? Little man, little man. If your father had been alive, he wouldn't have dared to use that word. I'd rather be a beggar and celibate than a queen and married. Although the gender I belong to is considered weak, you will find me a rock that does not bend without a wind. A pure and innocent conscience fears nothing. To be a king and to wear a crown is something more glorified to those who see it than it is pleasant to the one who bears it. I have the heart of a man, not a woman, and I am not afraid of anything. There is nothing I am more concerned about than my country, and for which I am willing to die 10 people, if that is possible. My sworn enemy could wish me no greater harm than hating England, and death should not be less welcome for me than an unfortunate accident for me. To be a king and to wear a crown is something more glorified to those who see it than it is pleasant to the one who bears it. There is one thing that is higher than royalty, and that is the religion that makes us leave the world and seek God. All my possessions for a moment in time. I would not want a husband who would honor me as a queen if he did not love me as a woman. Brass shines to ignorance like gold to goldsmiths. I would rather go to the extreme than suffer from anything that is not worthy of my reputation or my reputation. Though I am not imperial, and though Elizabeth may not deserve it, the Queen of England will easily deserve to have an emperor's son to marry. I do not rejoice much because God made me a queen, as I am a queen over a very thankful people. When minds differ and opinions veer, there are few friends in that company. When strength is mixed with intelligence, there is very good agreement in government. When minds differ and opinions veer, there are few friends in that company. The fool, too late, warns that all dangers have passed. No wonder a woman should learn to speak, but there will be a teaching for her to hold her tongue. I consider many to create discord and confusion more than they are good advice. In the end, it will be enough for me, for the marble stone to declare that a queen has ruled such a time. Life is to live and work. If you find anything or anyone boring, the fault is with yourself. I have no desire to make windows in men's souls. Is it true that on this day I am liberated from any other meaning I had in past times or have in this present? We are princes in stages in the eyes and view of the world. Is there a reason why I should insulate myself from caution over this country? Isn't my kingdom here? It's hard to find beauty in the art of self-expression. Gentlemen, do as I please. As for me, I will do nothing but what pleases me. I have already joined in marriage to a husband, namely to the Kingdom of England. Although I am a woman, I have as good a courage to fit my place as my father had. I want you all, gentlemen, to be my helper, so that by my judgment, and you by your service, I do a good account of God Almighty and leave some rest for our posterity on earth. Words are leaves, the substance consists of works which are the true fruits of a righteous tree. Some who care for our safety have persuaded us to watch how we bind ourselves to the armed mobs, for fear of treachery. Men fight wars, and women win. The stone often bounces on the head of the slanderer. Be glad, for you would never want, for the bullet was intended for me, though it hit you. I will not set my sheep in any other sign than my sheep, nor follow the whistle of a strange shepherd. Instead of any disgrace growing by me, I will take up arms myself, and be your dean, ruler, and reward of all your virtues in the field. There is nothing I am more concerned about than my own country, and for which I am willing to die 10 people, if it be possible. What is a family without an agent, a ship without a captain, a flock without a shepherd, a body without a head, is the same, I think, a kingdom without the health and safety of a good king. If he is cruel, I will take the trouble to be as annoying and insulting to him as I can. My royal rank makes me doubt whether my kingdom is no more than me. Young people's eyes have sharp eyesight but usually not as deep as old people. There is nothing in the world that I am more terrified of than seeing a body moving against its head. Although after my death you may have many of your wives' names, you will never have a more natural mother to all of you. When we hold on to resentment, we poison ourselves. As an overeat, we can't stand resentment, because it worsens our disease. My care is like my shadow in the sun, a bird follows me, and it flies when I seek it, and it stands beside me and lies, is what I have done. Although I am not an emperor, and though Elizabeth may not deserve it, the Queen of England easily deserves to marry the son of an emperor. Let the tyrants be afraid, I have always acted myself so that, under God, I put my greatest strength and protection in the hearts and goodwill of my faithful subjects. Prosperity manages, but adversity establishes friends. I'd rather go to the extreme than suffer anything that is not befitting my reputation, or that of my crown. The use of the sea and the air is common to all, and no person or private person can have title to the ocean, so long as nature or public use and custom permit any possession of them. Therefore I have come among you at this time, to lay down, to my God, and to my kingdom, and to my people, my dignity and my blood, even the dust. The one who put me in this seat will keep me here. He who forgets God forgets his senses. I pray I don't live an hour after I thought of using deception. Let the tyrants be afraid, I have always acted myself so that, under God, I put my greatest strength and protection in the hearts and goodwill of my faithful subjects. I don't choose to dig my own grave while I'm alive. I would not want a husband who would honor me as a queen, if he did not love me as a woman. Anger makes dull men smart, but it keeps them poor. Power over mischief is perilous in the hands of an ambitious head. The heart of a man is not a woman, and I am not afraid of anything. Do not tell secrets to those whose faith and silence you have not tested. I'd rather be a lone beggar than a queen and married.